Okay, so hello everyone. This is the second attempt of recording this video. My sister has saved my life by lending me her really posh camera, so we have great light. I may not look great, but we have great light, so that's the main thing. It's day 3 of VEDA. Nobody has told me how to say it yet, so obviously people aren't listening to me when I say comment down below because I keep saying it wrong. Okay, so today I'm doing a tag video. I've seen these a lot of people do them with their husbands or their friends, but I'm doing it by myself. Boo-hoo me. Yeah, so it's 27 questions. Not going to be long, don't worry, I'm going to go through it pretty quick. So let's get started. It's called My First, so all your first things. So let's start. My first ever tweet. I joined Twitter 2 days after Oliver was born, so I was a stay-at-home mum. Watching this morning, Phil and Holly were talking about it, how it's a new fad, Twitter, so I thought I'd join because I was bored. So my first tweet was just about Oliver, his weight, when he was born, how amazing he was, blah blah blah. First YouTube video, it's called Cruel Mummy. I will link it below. Basically, Holly was sat on my lap, she had fallen asleep, sat up and kept jerking as I was calling her name, so I decided to record it because it was pretty funny. Hence the name Cruel. First person you subscribe to on YouTube. I watched videos on YouTube for about a year before even making an account. I don't know why. And for that year I was watching loads of people like Bits and Clips, Obs and Lala, Style Diet, Anna, but the first person I ever subscribed to was Obs and Lala because their videos are just so varied. They're about the home, beauty, Liam, their child, and their videos are just fab. I love them all. I love them all. First Facebook profile picture is the picture of me in my bedroom at my mum's house, looking really young and puffy and lovely. Do you still talk to your first love? No. I've got him as a friend on Facebook. I don't know why, but I don't talk to him. Never. What was your first alcoholic drink? I went camping when I was 16. It was freezing cold. My uncle was drinking whiskey. My mum and my auntie was drinking wine. My uncle gave me some whiskey. 2 hours later, I was in bed, drunk as a skunk. That's as much as I can say. I don't even remember getting to bed, even though I only had to walk to my sleeping bag. What was your first job? My older brother got me a job in pound stretchers in our local town. 3 months later, the company shut down. So that was the end of that. What was your first car? I don't drive yet, but I will be driving. I start lessons the end of this month. It's been about, 4 months since I had a lesson last. I just had to stop because it was just so expensive. So yes, I will be driving soon. My dream car, I will change the question to my dream car, even though it's not first. My dream car is a Citroen C3. Don't ask me why. It was the first car that my instructor had. Loved it, felt comfortable. He then changed cars and it was a nightmare. So I'll stick to the first car. I like it. Who was the first person to text you this morning? That would be my mum. She wanted to know what time I finished playgroup with the kids, and could she pop down. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? This would be my nephew Jacob, who I've just started looking after. Basically, today was the first day that I'd be taking three children to playgroup all by myself, and I was cacking myself. So I was thinking of that this morning. Who was your first grade teacher? Being first grade, I mean reception, but this is an American tag. It would be Mrs. Dearden. Don't remember anything about it. My mum told me today for this tag. Where did you go on your first ride on an aeroplane? Disneyland Paris. Fabulous, I loved it. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? Best friend all the way through primary school in year 7 of comp. Her name was Nicola, and yes, we do still talk. Where was your first sleepover? Can't remember, sorry. What was the first thing you did this morning? I got dressed because Oliver and Holly were still asleep, so I thought, let's make myself beautiful while I can. What was the first concert you went to? Me and my sister-in-law went to see Peter Andre 2 years ago. Loved it. First broken bone. Never broken a bone. Touch wood. First piercing. My ears. First tattoo. Oliver. on my wrist. Should get Holly soon, but it really hurt. So I'm in no rush for that. First foreign country you went to? France. War memorial trip in school. First movie you remember seeing? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I remember my mum buying it for my 4th birthday. I also remember that like 6 months later she had to buy me it again because I'd worn the tape out. First detention. Okay, I have a confession to make. I was a bit of a nerd. Never ever had detention as a single person. I had loads of detentions where we come back as a class because the whole class was disruptive. Through lunchtime, maybe after school. Never had a detention on my own. Sorry. Ah, angel. I don't think so. Who was your first roommate? Never had a roommate. First person I ever shared a house with, apart from my family, was Peter. 3 years later, I'm still living with him, so he hasn't put me off. If you had one wish, what would it be? Okay, I've got 2. I've got the cheesy one and the selfish one. Cheesy one would be, I want my kids to be happy. All my kids, I've only got 2 at the moment, want 4. Don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, for all of them to be happy and to fulfill their dreams. Selfish wish would be to own my own house and car. Simple, but it's, what's the word? Can't think of the word. It's gone, sorry. What was the first sport you were involved in? Netball. Loved it. What is the first thing you do when you get home? Well, usually I just get in and settle the children and make the dinner, because I usually get home just before dinner from playgroup. But today, the first thing I did was have a cup of tea because I was stressed. When was your first kiss? What a weird last question, your first kiss. It was outside my house. I was about 12 and it was nothing to scream about. Well, the fact I can remember it is obviously telling me something, whether it was really good or really bad, but it was really bad. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, this is day 3 of VEDA. Still bothers me. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe me. I am a beginner, I don't know. I'm not an expert, I'm trying really hard. I've got a camera, yay! She said I could borrow it for as long as I wanted. Hopefully the 30th of April would be okay to return it. Yeah, so I will link down below. What did I say I would link? I would link the Cruel Mummy video, and I will put the questions down below. I had to write them down because I didn't want to read it off my phone. So yeah, I'll put the questions down below and a link to my Cruel Mummy video if you'd like to see it. So thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye.